Bad bitch with an ass out, got a couple M's in the trap house. Good pussy make a nigga tap out, and you know my niggas brought the max out. My niggas shoot then ask questions. You a broke bitch, yo ass straight.
What the fuck going on, YouTube? It's the local trap girl, Lauren Montana, your plug, whatever you want to call me. That it's me, I am she, and I am coming to you with a story time video. A story time about when I almost lost my virginity when I was fucking 14, and the first time I got my heart broke. But yeah, before y'all do anything right now, before y'all get comfortable, stop, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, please, motherfucker. Without further ado, let's get into the story time. I was 14. I was a freshman in high school. I was talking to this guy. He was a senior. We gonna call this nigga, let's call him Chris. Chris is a real common name. Alright, so I was talking to this dude named Chris. He was a senior in high school. I was a freshman. So we were talking for like from like kind of like almost the beginning of the school year, maybe like October, up until like right after we came back from Christmas break. In my eyes, that nigga was the finest thing walking. Like, couldn't nobody tell me shit. I'm a freshman, I'm talking to a senior. Yep, that's my nigga. And in my eyes, that was my nigga, period. But that wasn't my nigga. But it wasn't even like a relationship. We were literally talking. Like, we would talk on the phone, we would text. We had one class together, and that was it. Like, we was just at school and outside of school, like, we just texting, talking. Like, but it wasn't nothing. Like, we ain't link on the weekends. My mama didn't let him come over. I never went over his house. It was like nothing like that. But all the time he used to press me. Like, he used to press me all the time, like, to have sex. But I wasn't ready for that shit. Like, I was 14. So this, like, right after we come back from Christmas break, like, we talking on the phone one night. So he's sitting there, he like,
oh yeah, I'm moving back to Tennessee at the end of this month.
So I'm like what? Like, why? What the fuck going on? Like, why? Like, why are you leaving? He like,
oh, I don't know, my mama want me to come back with her, so I'm just gonna, like, I'm finna leave.
I'm like, that don't make sense. Like, you finna graduate, you a senior, like, why wouldn't she just let you finish off here?
He's like, I don't know, she just on some bullshit.
So he's like,
but if you let him take your virginity, I'll stay.
My dumb ass, for real? So quick disclaimer, I got 3 older siblings, and nobody told me that, you feel me, like the seniors go after freshmen because they easy, like they're easy to manipulate. Nobody told me this shit. So I'm walking around like I'm the baddest bitch in the club because I'm talking to a senior the whole time, like, about to get finessed. You feel me? Like, nobody gave a fuck about me, clearly, as you can see. We on phone, he's like, I'm for real.
Yeah, I never just take your virginity and leave like that. Like, I ain't that type of nigga. I wouldn't do that to you.
All of this bullshit. So I'm like, well, I don't know, like, I gotta think about it. Like, I'm on the phone nervous, and he's like,
yeah, just think about it, take your time, think about it, da da da.
So this like early in the week, this like Monday. So Tuesday come, or it was like 2 days later or something like that. Like, we on the phone one night, so it's like in the middle of the week. He like,
yeah, I'm leaving at the end of this week.
I'm what? Like, he like,
yeah, my mama coming out here this weekend, so she don't want me to come back with her. Like, she ain't gonna come back at the end of the month. Did you think about it?
I'm like, well, nigga, I didn't get a chance to. So he's like,
alright, well, just think about it, da da da.
So that Friday, like the Friday that he was supposed to leave, I don't know if y'all ever seen like when people transfer, they gotta like turn in a books and shit like that. Like, they gotta have the teacher sign off on shit. Like, he was in class with me. He wasn't doing none of that shit. He lollygagging, laughing, having a good fucking merry ass time. And I'm sitting over here about to shit bricks because I'm literally like, this the day my nigga's supposed to leave. Like, y'all, I was really 14. I was 14. I was just so confused, y'all. Like, I really didn't know nothing. Like, nobody taught me shit. Like, so my dad stayed right across the street from my the school I was going to my freshman year. Like, he stayed literally right across the street, and he worked like from 3 to 11s or something like that at the time. So by the time I got out of school at like 3:15, so by the time I got out of school, he'd be gone. Like, he'd be at work. So it was like after school that day, I'm sitting outside with my little group of friends. He outside with his group of friends. Mine was like January, so it's cold outside. So people was talking. You know how you get out of school, you talk for a minute. But everybody was leaving fast as hell. So at that point, everybody kind of left. But like, besides me and my friends, a couple other people, and like I could see him and his friends like off in the distance. I remember he called me over there or something like that, so I walked over there, and we walking down my daddy's street. Like he don't know, like he never knew where my dad stayed or nothing like that. And we walking, we talking. He like, I thought you said your dad stayed across the street from the school. We walked straight past the house. I didn't even stop or nothing. I'm like, we do. I'm like, we passed the house. He like, why is you like da da da? So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we come back. And he walked into the porch. We get to the door. I'm like, well, thank you for walking me home, whatever, da da da. He like, you gonna do me like that, da 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 da. So mind y'all, at this point, y'all, I'm literally 14. I'm 14 years old. Like, I never went over a nigga house. I never snuck a nigga in the house. I never had no male company, nothing like that. Like, my mama scared the fuck out of me. Like, I was scary as hell. I didn't do none of that shit. Like, I was not for the bullshit. But anyway, so yeah, whatever. I let the nigga come in. We was sitting there, we on the couch, we sitting there talking. Then we get to kissing and all of that other stuff, all that good stuff. We get to kissing. Yeah, I just keep telling him, I'm like, I'm scared, I'm scared. Y'all, my heart was about to pound out my fucking chest. Like, I was so fucking scared. Like, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I'm like, you got a condom? He like, yeah, I got a condom. Da da da, all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm scared. Like, y'all, I was down there on the verge of tears. Like, I was so fucking scared. And he like, don't be scared. Like, he on top of me. So I think I had like pulled my pants off at the something like that. I still have my panties on. He on top of me. He talking to me. He kissing me. He like, it's good. Like, you good. Like, I'm just gonna rip the skin a little bit. Rip the skin a little bit. Yeah, well, rip the skin a little bit. Rip the skin, y'all. That's all I needed to hear. Nope, get off me. That, I swear to God, when I say I dried up like a fucking Sahara desert, it wasn't no entering this motherfucker. I was dry. That's how dry I was. Like, when I heard that, no, like, I know it was gonna hurt, but no, you not ripping. It ain't gonna be no ripping and no fucking skins. Like, I'm not with the shits. I'm not with it. He like, relax. Like, you for real? You serious? I'm like, yes. Like, I'm scared. I can't do it. Like, I can't. So we like go back to the front. We sit on the couch. We talking, and I was like real, just like low key. I'm like, all right, damn. Like, I didn't have sex with him. He's gonna leave now. Like, I'm really like sad, low key. So he talking to me. He stayed for like another 20-30 minutes, and he get up, he leave. So y'all, I'm so fucking dramatic. Like, after he leave, I'm all laid on the couch, like crying, just crying. Don't know what the fuck I'm crying about, but I'm crying. Whatever the case may be. I think he like called me later that day or texted me or something, and that was like a weekend. That was like that Friday. So that whole weekend I didn't talk to him. So I'm like, damn, this nigga packing, he moving, he getting the fuck. Like, I'm never gonna see my nigga again. Like, I'm sick. I was sad as hell. What the fuck happened? Okay, so one day fucking morning, this nigga walk in smiling, big as hell, looking dumb as hell, pissing me the fuck off. I'm looking like, why are you here? Like, you supposed to be gone. Like, why are you here? I'm sitting there looking like, he look at me, he like looking at me, smiling and shit. So I give him like this little half-ass, like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing here? Like, bitch, I was mad as hell. Y'all, after that day, like, I didn't talk to him, no more. Like, he ain't call me, he ain't text me, I ain't call him, I ain't text him. Like, he was just being on some weird shit. So I'm like, okay, bitch, like, what's up? But it's like 2 weeks later, I'm on the phone with my friend. And she like, you and Chris don't talk no more? I'm like, nah, we don't talk no more. And she's like, why? And I didn't tell nobody. Like, I didn't tell like my closest friends. Like, I didn't tell them nothing because I was low-key ashamed. Like, I'm like, damn, like, I'm 14, I'm little as hell, and I was really about to fuck this nigga. Like, I was really about to give this man my virginity. And I just like was like feeling real bad about it. Like, I felt ashamed about it. Like, I didn't want to talk to nobody about it. And I was hurt. Like, I don't know why. I was just hurt, like, that he just stopped talking to me. So I was just like, I was low-key happy that I didn't fuck him, but then at the same time I was like hurt because he wasn't talking to me still. Like, so I'm like, what's up? But she's like, yeah, so why he ain't talking to you no more? Like, why y'all don't talk no more? I'm like, girl, I don't know. She immediately, let's call him on three-way, like, mutual phone, like, be quiet, I'ma ask him, like, why he ain't talking to you. So she click over, she call. So she call him, why you don't talk to Laura no more? Oh,
Lauren, she just a little ass freshman. The only reason I talked to her because I thought she was gonna go. I don't even like dark skinned girls.
Y'all, I was on the other end of the phone, literally sliding down the wall, crying, bawling my fucking eyes out. Like, I was sick. You couldn't tell me shit. Like, I was sad as hell. I was sad. Like, I was sad as fuck. I really don't even remember the rest of the conversation because I was like sick, crying on the other end. I think I ended up hanging up or something. I don't even fucking remember. We ended up getting our classes switched maybe like a month later. So we didn't have class together no more. I had this one class where the teacher was like old as hell. We used to be in there basically, it was like free period. It wasn't a free period, but it damn near was, because we was in there not doing shit. Like, but at that time he had lunch or something, so he always used to come into class. Like, he always used to be fucking around in the hallways coming into class or whatever, and the teacher had never noticed. Like, she's old as hell. He used to come in there. He used to be like flirting with all the girls in the fucking class, like just doing the most, and I catch him like looking at me, like just doing some weird ass nut shit, like some nigga shit. Like, I'm sitting here looking like this bitch, like hurt, y'all, sick, literally watching this nigga flirt with other bitches in my face. I'm like, all right, bitch, like, I know y'all like, this bitch really hit this butt like this, like she really, I really need to get her. The rest of that school year, like, I was just sick, like, sad as fuck. I used to go home, I used to cry every single day. Go home, cry every day. And I remember I used to, like, write in my computer, like, write, like, letters to him, like, some shit that I say I was, like, I send, like, on Facebook or something like that, but I never did, like, I never sent them. I just used to save them on my computer, like, save them as Word docs. And I used to lock them. Like, I never, like, told none of my friends, like, I never told my sister, my mom, like, I never talked to nobody about it, because I'm just the type of person where if I'm going through shit for real, I really don't like to speak on it. Like, I just be liking to deal with that shit myself. I was ashamed and I was sad as fuck. Like, I just felt like nobody wanted to keep hearing me say how sad I was about the shit. Like, so whatever, all that shit had passed. The nigga ended up graduating, whatever. I think it was like that next summer or something like that, or maybe it was either a couple months after he graduated. I remember he had like hit me on Facebook, and he was like, yeah, like, what's up, where you at? And he like, you should come slide, like, all this shit. I'm looking like, nigga, you better kiss my ass. Like, I was just being real, just like dry with his ass. Like, and then I think I had told him like you don't know, but I know what you said. Like, he like, what you talking about? So I told him, like, I heard exactly what you said. I was on the phone the day that you said it. You really hurt my feelings. Like, you a weird ass nigga. I don't really want shit to do with you. Like, so I don't understand why you talking to me. If you felt this type of way, if you never gave a fuck about me or whatever the fuck you said, why are you talking to me? Like, why are you feel me, wasting your time talking to me? And he said something like, oh, I never meant none of that. I was just flexing. I was young. I grew up. Like, nigga, you better kiss me. Like, you better suck a dick, period. You grew up that motherfucking fast. Fuck off my phone, basically. So it ain't shit happened. And I remember it was like some years after that, he had like messaged me again, like on Facebook, and he said some shit like basically how he was sorry again, and he really didn't mean to hurt me. He really did like me, like he really did, all this other shit. Bitch, I know. The fuck is you talking about? Like, I know you do. I know you did, bitch. Don't play with me. Like, nigga ugly as fuck now, of course. That nigga probably, I think he got like 8 kids, nigga. Down there got a couple felonies. What this shit taught me is that niggas ain't shit. Like, I ain't got no big ass epiphany to say like, oh, I realized love yourself. No, niggas ain't shit since the time I was 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, and now I'm a fresh 23. Niggas still ain't shit. I ain't got nothing to say about healing, cause I dealt with that shit by myself. Like, it ain't no healing. It's literally, it's just, I guess it really is just time. Like there's nothing I can't tell you, like something to do to help you cope with that shit, cause I was literally crying every single day. That's how I cope with that shit. I don't have no feel better stories about getting your heart broke. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Like, they always gonna come back. That's what I can tell y'all about niggas. Period. If a nigga really fuck with you and he tried to play you or anything like that, you just move, like, niggas gonna come back. They always come back. It might not be as soon as you want it to be. It might not be in a couple, like, the next month or the next year. It could be 2 or 3 years from now. Niggas come back. Anyway, you guys, thank you guys for listening to my story time. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, please. I really want y'all to, you feel me, come fuck with me, because I got some shit to say. And I'm funny as hell, like. But thank y'all, and I will see y'all later with another motherfucking video.
Draco on me, ain't supposed to have no Draco on me. Nigga run up in this bitch, I'm turning straight to Tony. Big chopper, but a nigga bony. Knock some sauce out your noodle, nigga rigatoni.